Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Here we are to do a little bit more of Conrad Stevenson Paranormal PI. So, as I said yesterday in the stream, so there should be some new ghost. And the funny thing is that, as I said, let's go to my screen. So the funny thing is that, oh, sorry, I have some volume in here, and even though I thought I deactivated, there you go. So basically, as I was saying yesterday, the funny thing was that a few weeks ago, before I went on holidays, I went to the forest, and because I was trying to find some notes instead of ghosts, and what did I find? I found ghosts. That's what happens, right? Like, you know, games how they are. Like, the day that you're not streaming, you find everything. So I can show you basically that I should have now the photo of the demon in the forest. Let's see if is it in here. Oh yeah, there you go. The engulfing ethereal mist is none other than the winter cobra. There you go. I was like, whoa. And then I got this one too. Oh, sorry. A spirit of what appears to be a child. But what I read is like basically, and I suppose this is the place to find it, there should be a new ghost in there. That is the lady in white, if I remember right. So let's go and check the notes. So let's go and check the emails. I forgot everything about this game. What was it? Interact types. Wait, what? 1, 2. Yeah, now I remember. Interact with F. No, wait. F. I was pressing E. Okay, so let's go and check the Church on Sprout Street email, because it should mention something new. Yes, there have been rumors of a lost reverend. I think that we already found quite a lot of that. The red eyes, I don't know about that one, so we can add it on the notes. An elusive woman in white who resides in the crypts, so we are going to try to find her today. I know that they patch it, so it's easier to find her, so let's see if we can find her. An apparition also known as Mr. Segerstein that we have, an unholy cult in the woods. The unholy cult in the woods, we can go back and try to see if I can get... but I had already the full picture, so I don't think... Let's not go then. So that's all that goes in here, for I know. And then there should be some in the wiki, so locations. So, locations. A mausoleum for the few. I think this one is about Pierre. Yeah, so no. Here. A crypt for the community. There you go. This is the new part. In the early 1900s, after the construction of the mausoleum, the community made it abundantly clear they did not appreciate the social divide manifested by the burial practices implemented, for only the elite were allowed entombed within the mausoleum. It was later determined that even Mr. Lefebvre, the architect of the mausoleum, but I don't know why I say architect like in a French way, was disgusted with how his creation evolved. As a result, by 1910, the cemetery director purchased land south of the mausoleum, expanding the cemetery. This provided comparable burials to what was available within the mausoleum. It took approximately 60 years before the area known today as the crypts became fully occupied. Technically, this area is not a crypt, but over time the name was adopted to help specify this area of the cemetery. In addition to needing clarity on which mausoleum a person will be discussing, it is likely that there was a lack of familiarity with the words mausoleum and crypt. The earliest reports of paranormal activity actually started prior to this area being developed. Legends of the shadows in the forest, also known as the red eyes, has been around for countless decades. Some of the earliest reports were documented by the original colonists. The first settlers had a strong fear of the natives who live in the area, and their folklore developed around this fear. After the crypt's construction, witnesses observed wandering on the road between the crypts and the woods. Okay, so red eye seen east of crypt. So between the crypts and the woods. Okay. One might assume this is not mere coincidence. Other reports of paranormal activity have accompanied this area over the years. The body of a murdered woman was found here in the late 1940s. It is alleged that her spirit can be seen wandering the grounds. Okay. Oh, how many notes? Okay. Well, so many notes that I can't add more. Many folks over the years have reported other transparent beings. Oh, but I think we can remove that one because I already have the child. For example, many investigators have allegedly seen a small child playing around the southernmost section. Yeah, I saw him. Due to the circumstances associated with the woman who was found murdered, paranormal investigators believe there might be a connection between the two entities. So, okay. Or maybe we can then remove this one because I already found the child and other transparent beings. And then we have the Legend of the Woods, that is the Wintekoa. So we already, as I said, I already have him, that it looks like a deer. But yeah, I'm sorry that it's not going to be maybe on stream because it was so creepy how I saw him. But well, that happens, you know. Okay. We can walk faster, and I need to remember all the buttons. Yeah, and 2 and 3. That was recording. Okay, and EVP session, I think it is like this. Oh, it's new. Anyone here want to speak? Why I'm here? How many here? Live here? Living presence? Why here? Name? Oh. Okay, this is a revamped menu. That's cool. EMF and the temperatures. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So let's go to the church on Sprout Street, and then we might go to Jefferson Street. I don't think I'm going to be streaming for too long because you know me, I get scared. But you can see here that I have already the priests. So the shadow, I don't have the shadow anymore because I used to have the shadow in the church. But when the game did all those changes, I had to restart again. So they said that, you know, it was better to restart. So I don't have it. This is the one. I have only one EVP. I have the photo of Lefebvre, and I have the photo of Sigerstein, and as you can see, I have one photo of the Wintekoa, but I don't have the second one. The second one is just the eyes flying. So I might try to go, but yeah, let's avoid it. Cool. Let's see. It gets a little bit slow, by the way, when it's loading, so get ready.
What an incredible opportunity to investigate this location at night. There's quite a history here pertaining to the paranormal. I'm very grateful Pastor Rogers reached out, although I'm not sure what he'll think if I find some evidence.
Yeah, it
Regardless,
gets a little bit slow, my camera.
was concerned enough about what he and his parish members have seen to reach out.
Pastor Rogers.
I'm sure I'll be able to find enough evidence to support their claims and put their minds at ease.
I've been watching too much, what is it called? The guy in TikTok, like Uncle Rogers. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. This is so dark. Okay, so we are going straight to the crypts. So we go on the road. So dark. So here is where Lefebvre is. So yeah, and then so if these are the crypts and this is the forest, the red eyes are around here. Do you think? Those are the crypts. And this is a forest. Can we maybe? No, maybe temperature will be better. Yeah, temperature? Hello? Thank you. Do you think they're here? Hello? Or maybe around here instead? I don't know, it's a east of the crypts. But what is east? What is north? First of all. That's a problem. Well, we can try first. I know around where like the white lady comes out. I think she should be somewhere. Wait, am I in the right place? Oh Jesus, this is so scary. Yeah, here. So I saw the child here, by the way. So she should be close. So I saw the child running around here. So they also buffer her to appear more. So let's see if this is true. I was watching the developers like watching Ensign playing, and basically Ensign was complaining that yeah, but he was there like for 1 hour with notes and everything, trying to find the ghost and nothing. You know, it was a little bit disheartening. So let's see if we can find her, and you know, we can play a little bit here, and then Jefferson Street will be easier because it's a smaller house. The problem of this is like, yeah, it's very big, and as you can see, it's a very big area. So let's see. I would want to find as well the note, but I don't know where Ensign find it. There was a note. Apparently, there's only one for the white lady case and like the child. But I think you found it around here, but I don't know. Well, we can try as well EVP maybe, but I don't think she responds to EVP, right? But I want to try the new menu.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
Oh, okay, so the phrases is the same.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
Want to speak? Wouldn't that be the same question? Wait a minute.
Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
Ah, is there anything you'd like to tell me? Yep.
Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
Live here?
Is this your home?
Live in presence? I thought they were going to change the phrases.
Is this your home?
Apparently they didn't.
Do you like the current family living here?
But there's no one living here. Ah, I thought they were going to change that one.
Do you like the current family living here?
I'm sad now. Name?
Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name?
Okay. No speaking. Let's try a little bit of EMF. I don't know in which place. Like the child is in there and the mother is in the front, or both are in there. No idea. Hello? What does it say? Her morning sun, which rose divinely bright, was quickly mantled with the gloom of night. The child, I think, can go here as well, for what I read. Could be great if this game will have some background music. It's a little bit too realistic how quiet it is. I don't know. I don't have any neighbors. Well, I have neighbors, but not in this floor, so it's a little bit strange. Hello? Well, we can as well try those red eyes. Let's see. Do you think it is here? The path going to the woods. So there's a path going here to the woods. So it should be around here. Hello? Is there anyone here? Oh, this is already Sigerstein. This is too big. I'm going to fall. Poop! Hello, Angel. Can you tell me some directions about the red eyes? What a moon. I have to say, this game is beautiful, though. Let's see. Do you think that the red eye can talk? The heck is this? A woman with a dog. Well, let's try another EVP session. Why is it so loud?
Why are you here?
So loud.
Why are you here? How many people are here other than me? How many people are here other than me?
2.
Can you tell me your name?
Can I try talk? I suppose not. There might be residual ghosts, right? Could be good to know. Oh, sorry. Press the wrong button. 5. Thermometer 19.9 degrees. Very nice night. I wish it was like this here, but it's only 3. I don't ever know. 3. 3 degrees. Very cool. So yeah, it's cold, and this morning when I woke up, the mountains in the back, what mountains? Hills, the Dublin hills. They were with a little bit of snow. Oh, 20 degrees now. Go warmer. So there was a little bit of snow. What they call Dublin mountains, but I don't agree. I simply don't agree because I was just recently in Patagonia, and even the place where I was is not as high because in that part the Andes are much smaller because it's.
These temp readings are unusual.
Don't go away. Don't go away. Hello? Finally. We found her. Yeah, so in the south it's much smaller, the mountains, the Andes in there. Only 3,000 and so meters, so not that much. And I say it like, not that much, but yeah. Hello? EVP station here?
Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
Come on, show yourself, my dear.
Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
I don't think she talks.
Can you tell me your name?
But we found one clue. Okay, so she's there. She's here. Or him.
Can you tell me your
Maybe
name?
it's a child. I don't know. I want her photo though. Okay. Hello? How do you... Oh, no. What was it? Hey. Is it hard to see her? Though? Hello? Oh, fuck. No, 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 no. That was a child. Fuck. Press the wrong button. That was a child. That was not her. I knew it. What does he say? Ah, fuck. Hello? Again, can you speak? But I don't want the child. I already have photos of the child. I don't even remember anymore how it looked like. I was too scared. It was an afternoon. I was playing one afternoon. And then I got fucking scared. Because I saw the child. And I was not expecting a child. I didn't know there was a child in here. It just came randomly. I was trying to find notes. And then I heard footsteps. And then I stayed. And then I found it. And that scared the shit out of me. So yeah. Great story. Can you show again? That would be so nice. Where the fuck this goes this? Oh, I thought I heard someone walking in the, like in the grass. But no, it was my imagination. It's in my imagination. That's what happens. When it's very quiet, I need to start making music in my head. But I finally found something worth living for. No, you. Anything? We found one temperature reading. That's it. Then I lost it.
That's extraordinary audio evidence.
The fuck? Okay. That was fucking creepy. Love that though. She was crying. And I heard the footsteps. Okay, so she's around here? And the child is on the other side? God. This is intense. Hello? Maybe I should walk slower. Yeah. Let's walk slower. Trying to see more of the area. Hello? And I need to remember the fucking buttons. It's not good to panic last moment. Okay. So we heard noise around here and we heard like her on the other side. Interesting. Oops. And my nose is itchy. And my eyes is bothering me. What the heck? It's the ghost. Hello? Probably she can be like behind like one of the crypts and I wouldn't see shit. Check temperature. Oh! Come on. No, no! Don't. What the oh. Oh, come on!
Something is going on here. These temperature readings are definitely paranormal. These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating.
Oh, come on! Oh! Just in the last second. freaking disappeared. Ha! Freaking hell. Okay, my dears, are you going to start showing yourself? Maybe? I hate that noise. I don't like it. No. What was that? No, I think it was just a normal noise. Anything more? Some more activity? Apparently, the developer said the more you pick activity, the more the ghosts are going to be appearing. But it doesn't matter whose activity you pick up, you can go and pick up activity for another ghost. I feel it's a little bit cheating though. Come on. Those were voices. I heard something. I'm not going crazy. Right? Okay. Apparently I am. I'm sure those were voices. Oh, I can't pass there. Come on, I was so close to get also full EMF. Is that a fucking car? Okay. Apparently. What kind of car? Yeah. Let's see my EMF tiny bit. Come on. I was so close. Virgin Mary? Maybe. Anything here? She was like around here crying. Maybe she starts here. God knows. I need to scratch my arm. Ugh, there you go.
The EMF meter should not behave this way. This is paranormal.
Hello? Okay, got it. Okay. What about you show yourself? Let's drink some water. Always good that the ghosts know that you need to get hydrated, not to die. So? Hmm. Patience. $36 already. And I just got EMF and nothing more. And temperatures, but no photos. Oh, I thought there was something. This is definitely paranormal. Do you want to cry again, woman? Yeah, that would be nice. What about you cry again? Huh. I didn't realize about that. Cool. Can we try some EVP just to see?
How many people are here other than me?
Let's see. I'm getting cold. So cold today. Whew. Even though I
How many
have like
people are
my
here other than me?
polar thing, but still. Jesus.
Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name? Why are you here?
Trying to find her child.
Why are you here?
Nothing. Okay. Does the bell thing means that the ghost is about to show up? Or it's just random? I would like the developer to answer that. Maybe I can ask a question on Discord. It's been so long that I don't check the Discord of the game. I should. I really forgot about it. A lot of bells. Is the kid going to show up? Hello? I need to check the Discord of the game. I really forgot about it. I had nice info there. I could have used. Okay. I remember something. Am I like just thinking like maybe there was a movie or something that they mentioned about the bells when the demons are going to show up? Or am I going crazy? Maybe that was that movie that Anthony Hopkins is a exorcist priest. I don't know. Or maybe I'm completely paranoid. And I'm just creating shit because I'm too scared. No, I'm not too scared. Tiny bit. Not that much. That just was my heartbeat. 75. I'm fine. I'm very, very calm. I did my yoga today, so you know, I feel even more calm. Let's wait a tiny bit. I wonder what her like path. Maybe I can check in Discord in the meantime. Be good to have like a map of the place and where the ghost can appear around, because like this is so big. Okay, so Conrad updates. So we have added a new ghost at Jefferson Street now. Adjust the notepad material to be more visible when shadowed. Resume button. Okay. So what is like the normal? Okay, Lauren theories, I suppose. So many new messages. They were saying that they buff this lady in white. Oh my god. I don't see her being very visible. Jesus. Like if you compare like Sigerstein or even like Lefebvre, they show immediately. They are so easy to find. Or oh, the priest. Now the shadow one, I'm not sure because it's been such a long while that I don't see that one. And look that I go around in this game. I'm sure if tomorrow during my lunch break at work I try the game, I'm going to find her and find like the red eyes ghost and all the shit, because obviously when I'm not streaming I find everything. So yep. I'm so sure that if I try tomorrow during my lunch break in a 1 hour of game, look, I can't even hear anything anymore. Jesus. Is there even... No, there's just fucking 19 degrees in here. There's even no one. Can you just like show someone, please, game? You know? Nope. I only have 2 hours to stream, so 1 hour each place. And already this is 45 minutes. Can we maybe try the red thingy? Do you think that is here? What? I don't know where is the red eye thing. Could be good to have at least one clue. Is it like in the street? Is it like in the forest? There are quite a lot of entrances to the forest in here. So maybe it is that one. Oh god, my eyes so itchy. Nope. What if I ask questions in here?
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
Imagine someone answers me in here. I'm going to fucking freak out.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Why are you here? Why are you here?
I don't know really where it is exactly. That's a problem. Could be like around here. Said you're like east of the crypts. So is this east of the crypt? God knows. Is there any other path here? Oh fuck, there's another one here too. Jesus Christ. What? Oh no, don't scare me like that! I hate that one. It's so scary. Oh, ow, ow. The fuck? I got into the things. East of the crypts. Maybe around here? Oh! Wait a minute. Or maybe here? The red eyes here? Hello? Red eyes? I have not seen anyone finding the red eyes though. I have to check Nasgard again. It's been a while that I don't see him playing Conrad Stevenson. Okay, so this turns around. Interesting. Cool. And now here we're back. Okay. Did you maybe show up in the meantime while I was just there chilling? Nope. Okay. Well, we can try a few more minutes, and if not, we go to Jefferson Street, and yeah, I will just try to find the ghost off stream. Come on. Give me that white lady. Is that like a thing, like a help thing here? Chat. Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday. Sorry, I was just reading the Discord. To see if there was any interesting information. So maybe I should have not added the red eye thing. Just maybe focus on the lady. I can try that during my lunch breaks while I'm chilling at home, because this week I'm not going to the office. Okay, well, can call it a day in the cemetery. Sorry I couldn't find anyone this time. Did you see? I knew it. I knew it that as soon I was going to be streaming, I was not going to find anything. Oh well, that's very common. That happens. People say Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. I don't see. Well, maybe the video part. Well, let's go to Jefferson Street. That should be much better because, you know, it's a small map and it will be much easier to come across, and then I can read the Discord tomorrow and try to understand a little bit more and check if I'm missing something. I always like to anyway visit the church before I go. Hello? Anyone? No lights on? It's good. Does anyone here? All chill? Yep. Oh, I think you can do this now. By the way. Oh. Wait a minute. This is unfair. Why am I getting temperatures here? Imagine if I get the ghost from here. That was so fucking funny. When I maybe didn't add not even one note. Hello? Any ghost? Okay. See ya. Oh well. Not a successful investigation. I'm sad. What can we do? When the ghost doesn't want to show? Yeah, no photos. Well, okay. Let's see. New house. Oh, I got like some recordings, I think. Skipping child, shadowy screamer, GI ghost, ghost in the kitchen, perpetual present, living. Lost Reverend, woman in white. Okay. A lot of crying. Something for toujours. Huh? Toffret? Something in French. Pierre. Keep it safe. Mine.
Yes.
Yes. Oh yeah, this got the winter go thing. There you go. By the way, is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? And then he said, I don't know what he meant. Necromancer, ta. It sounds like it says something like that. That's it? Oh. Oh, yeah. Whoa. I got so many from like the Ghost on Fire. I should remember that. Look at that. Oh. Necromancer, ta. That sounds so. It's not like this says that. Okay. Did I come back? Do you know why I'm here? Okay. How many people are here other than me? So, I don't know. Okay, well, let's go to the info. Yeah. Conrad, please help me. My name is Dolores Slocumb, and I'm the mother of 3 children, Ceci, Bernie, and Evie. Ceci, my oldest child, had been worrying me with her behavior, and this is why I'm contacting you. To put things simply, I feel that I have been the best mother I can be, but my Ceci is beyond my reach. I don't want to disclose too much, but she has gotten herself in quite a mess. Recently, it's gotten to the point where social services have been out to my home and questioning my ability to parent my own children. It might seem ridiculous, but I believe she might be possessed by some terrible spirit. She did not always behave the way she does now. In fact, I distinctly recall her behavior changing rather abruptly about 3 months ago. We have lived in our house for about 3 years. Within the first 6 months of living here, from time to time, I would see shadows passing in my peripheral. This you cannot mark it? No. I work so much and I'm exhausted most of the time. So at the time, I figured it was just me being tired. However, 6 months after my initial sighting, I started to hear a woman's disembodied voice from behind the walls. At first, it seems like maybe one of our neighbors had their TV up too loud. What? This is so annoying, like the thing to mark. But now, after the last visit from social services, Cecile started to talk in tongues. As I started to reflect on everything going on, I started to believe there is something paranormal going on. Over the last week, I have been trying to be more observant, knowing I was going to contact you. It seems like the shadows appear around the bedrooms of the house. Okay, I've heard the woman's voice in almost every room on the main floor, but not as regularly as I see the shadow. Additionally, in my opinion, I believe there are initial changes in temperature throughout the house. From what I read online about these occurrences, I am convinced there is some kind of a spirit in our home. Okay. I don't like the system of having to mark this. It's like so bad, like moving around. I'm sorry, developer, but you really need to change that. Do I have something here? No notes. Okay. And nothing in the wiki, no? No. Okay, let's go with those notes and try to see what we find. I know that we have the demon. We took a picture already. We almost died, and that's already done. Okay, Jefferson Street. So let's do 1 hour on Jefferson Street. Yeah, we took the demon and we have so many recordings. But we need the second photo of the demon. So, yeah.
I feel terrible about Dolores' situation. Possession is such a controversial topic, and quality help is often difficult to find. I guess the best thing I can do to help is determine if anything paranormal is going on in their home. If it is, then I should obtain as much evidence as possible. I'm sure I'll be able to find enough evidence to support their claims and put their minds at ease.
Okay. Hello. Okay. I already heard the voice? Am I crazy? Okay. Oh, I didn't even have time to take a... Oh! Wait. EVP, get out. Oh! City of New Idle on Health and Human Services. County Old Town. Notice of action for in-home supportive service termination. Addressee Dolores Slocum. 625 Jefferson Street, Old Town. Note: this notice relates only to your in-home supportive services IHSS. It does not affect your receipt of Social Security. Notice date November 18, 2021. Case name Cecilia Slocum. Case number 1349. Social worker name. Oh, so this is Ceci. Okay. Renee Stilwell. Social blah blah blah. Okay. Your eligibility for in-home supportive services will cease as of January 1st, 2022. Reason: during the last follow-up, Renee tried to restrain Cecilia during a violent outburst. Cecilia overpowered Renee, knocking her to the ground where she bumped her head on the floor. Renee suffered a concussion and filled a form for dismissal from this case. In review of the incident and many past events, we decided to withhold assigning on another social worker to monitor Cecilia at home. Please understand our position here as our case worker safety is important. Okay. Wow. Okay, so Cecilia getting aggressive. Thank God she's not in the house. That little shit. Can I walk slower? In the house, I don't like to walk that fast. Yeah, stop believing in like this kind of shit. And then maybe you will be less aggressive. I hear trembling. Am I going crazy? Probably. Okay. Straight.
These temp readings are unusual.
So cold. Where he went? I don't like that. Dog! Stop giving me EMF. Oh, I almost dropped my mouse. Okay. Okay. That was a weird one. Closing the door and all of a sudden I got EMF. Can I reproduce this again? I don't like all that noise. Stop it. Oh, again. No, that's normal.
Nothing paranormal about these temperature readings.
I know. But what about this one?
Something is going on here. These temperature readings are definitely paranormal. These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating.
There's something in the living room. Is this Cecily's room? Let me check the clothes. But that's a mom. Ah, no, have an idea. Where each one sleeps. She has a TV though. Oh. Sorry, got a message. But it looks... Oh!
The EMF meter should not behave this way. This is paranormal.
Okay.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
Speak a little bit.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Why are you here? Why are you here? Is this your home? Is
It would
this
be
your
interesting
home?
to ask the living presence question, especially because the girl is possessed.
Do you like the current family living here?
No. That's why I
Do you like
possessed
the
them.
current family living here? Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name?
Okay, let's try the living room.
Can you tell me your name?
No. Wait, sorry. I said close if it be ready.
Can you tell me your name?
Okay.
That's extraordinary audio evidence.
What did I say?
Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
Let's try.
Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name? How many people are here other than me? How many people are here other than me?
My belly. My belly is like boom.
Do you like the current family living here?
I don't know why I'm so hungry. And I've been eating a lot because of prickles.
Do you like the current family living here?
You know, panettone mandatory, mince pies mandatory. That's me. I like to take everything from every what was I gonna say? From every culture, right? So panettones are like very common in my country for Christmas because, you know, we have the influence of Italians, so they brought them. And then when I arrived here to Ireland, I was like, okay, what are the things that they eat in Christmas? And they eat these things called mince pies, right? And I was like, I'll try them, and I loved them. And I was like, you know what? I can eat everything from all the countries. Who cares anyway? Wait, my phone needs battery. So let me, 1 second. There you go. Can you come here, cable? Thank you very much. Don't bother me though. Oh, I said don't bother me. Oh. What the fuck? What kind of neighbors these people have? Like they scream like that. Okay, let's try an EVP session.
How many people are here other than me?
And if not, let's go see the demon downstairs.
How many people are here other than me?
As well, we could come back.
Can you tell me your name?
Now that we got one note, right?
Can you tell me your name?
That could also be an idea. Or I could come here, the camera. F? No. E? Yeah. She said that she sees a shadow. What is a shadow though? It's quite a small house, right? How many chances to miss a ghost? I was just thinking maybe to go downstairs, try to find the demon. Let's try. The demon, I just need the second photo. Any activity here in the meantime while I was upstairs? I think it shows around here, right? Well, if not, let's come back with the note. Hiding the note. Okay. The fuck? What are those noises? That's not fucking evident. What the heck? Stop! In my house will have those noises, I will never sleep. Swear. Okay, well. Let's go and add the note and come back. Come back in a minute. See you ghosts in 5 minutes. Yeah, I know, no photo, but it's going to be fine. Today is no photo day. Okay. Okay. I remember that freaking shadow. Okay, well. Inbox. Mrs. Slocum. Position equals demon. Possess. Speaking in tongues. Voice hurts in most room. Disembodied voice. Nothing. Oh. Okay. That's it. Let's see what the audio we got. Caddy the foe.
Rhonda, I'm counting to 3.
What?
Rhonda, I'm counting to 3.
Something with the proof?
Rhonda, I'm counting to 3.
I don't know. Something about the proof. Okay, and we got only this. Sissy's outburst may be demonic. There's so many notes though. Okay, let's see what we get then this time. It's a good collection though. Yeah, there it is. 1 of 6. Okay. Yes, it's fine. Conrad, we know the story. Thank you very much. And I'm going to start, like, because this piece of shit is start speaking exactly when I came. So. And I think the temperatures is always lower here.
These temp readings are unusual. Something is going on here. These temperature readings are definitely paranormal.
Oh, it's the same. So this Cathy, can she speaks? Like I'm in EVP. I should have. Oh, that was outside. Fireworks. Just because it's St. Stephen's Day. Oh. Oh. Hello? There she is.
These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating.
Oh, thank you.
The EMF meter
Thank you,
should
Foley,
not
for
behave
raiding.
this way. This is paranormal.
How are you? Hey, Taquita Banana. Hello. Oh. Oh, fuck. It didn't click the button time.
Ooh, that is
Oh,
eerie
it
audio
worked.
evidence.
Raid party! How is it going? We are trying to find a ghost. How's this game? Is good? Slow? But good.
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
It just came on the right moment. Hello? That was freaking creepy. Hello, Folly. It's good. It seems scary. It's a scary game, but more than it's not horror. It's mostly like creepy game. Yeah, it's basically trying to keep like a realistic paranormal investigation, like how we would be like investigating in real life paranormal activity. So it is kind of creepy, but so here, and also what I love about this game is about the amount of lore that it has. So each ghost has a story that you have to find out. So there are notes that you can find, and basically as well. Jesus, where you are? There is this ghost here, basically walking somewhere. Okay. So now we are going to try to find more about the story of this ghost. We already saw there is a demon downstairs, by the way. Very nice. We are going to try to visit the demon after. But yeah, they added this new ghost and I want to know more about it. But yes, demon. I still didn't get the second form of the demon. We might try to go now and see if we can find him. Hello, demon? I have to lurk. I hope the rest of the stream goes well. Ah, thank you. No worries. Thank you for stopping by. Hope to see you soon. Sorry. Have a good evening, Taquita Banana. Oh, God. I just came downstairs and immediately. Not nice. I hear voices upstairs. Oof. Okay. Oh, Jesus.
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
Oh! Oh, what the fuck?
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
That scared me. What was that? For that moment, I think the demon was there. Oh God. Scared the shit out of me like that. Fucking demon. I know that it shows up here. I didn't know it can show up here, so I was not expecting that. Okay, let's... Stupid demon. Freak me out. Oh, and thank you. Oh, thank you for the follow, Takira Banana. I didn't see it. Sorry. It's just that I'm so scared. It's not like a good moment to check my screen to see. Maybe it's demon twins. So basically, I think that upstairs there is a shadow. Someone has like problems in their stomach today. I think there is a shadow upstairs. There's a shadow ghost and the demon downstairs. For what I know. Demon? I'm going to count to 3 and then I go upstairs, okay? You want to show up? 1, 2, 3. Okay. You lost your opportunity to attack me. I'll come back. Imagine I've come back and then she's chilling here in the living room. That would be so creepy. Huh? What are all these noises? So the woman in the email, she said that she sees the shadow very frequently, and I don't see shit. Also, where are there more notes that I can collect? Because that would be great. Hello, by the way, that's it. What? No. Apparently, that's it. The neighbors. I don't know.
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
She's working on the carpet, right? Oh, Jesus, come on. Gotta pee and refill my drink after a long stream.
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a
Are
recorder.
you sure that it's not necessary in that order, though? Careful with what you refill your drink, please. I mean, it's sterile. I read that people always say that, but it's not true. But yeah. See you in a bit. Hello? Going to take randomly photos.
Do you know why I'm here? Do you know why I'm here? Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name? Do you like the current family living here? Do you like the current family living here?
Okay, no. I don't know if she speaks though.
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
What was that? What the heck happened in this house? I want to know now. There's a woman? There's a demon? What a house. Is there any notes somewhere? Nope.
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
I'm capturing so many conversations. Huh. What?
I'll keep that as audio evidence.
She's talking so much.
I'll keep that as audio evidence.
Jesus Christ. She's so chatty. And the fucking demon.
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
Alright. Should we go and visit the demon again? Apparently she doesn't want to show up. I might need some more notes. Is there something outside? Let's check. Any notes outside that maybe I have missed? Nope. Can there be notes outside? Maybe not. Who sleeps on the couch in there? Hello, demon? Do you want to show your full form? Oh, Jesus! That scared me! I was saying if you want to show your full form, but... Okay. Wait, is there another light? Oh, here.
Wow, I took a photo of a ghost.
Okay, that's one of the forms, and I already have that photo. Exactly that one.
Incredible, a photo of an entity.
I need the second one. Can you show your second form, though? Thank you, demon. That would be much appreciated. I said, show your second form. That will be much appreciated. Can you just listen to me, demon? Demon? Fucking rebel. Any notes? Okay. So many lights here. This one is this one, yeah. I wanted a second photo. You brought popcorn. Give me some popcorn, please. I need it. I'm just angry with this freaking demon because he's not giving me his second form, and I need a photo of the second form. Salty corn. No. Stop talking and just come out. And I don't like salty corn. I'm sorry. I like sweet one. Caramel one. In Argentina, we don't eat salty popcorn. Believe it or not. We eat caramel one. Yay! With sugar. A lot of sugar. I never knew that they existed like salty popcorn until I came to Europe. It was like 20 years of my life that I didn't know. And anyway, I never liked salty things too much, like when they are too salty, so it makes sense. And it's not my cup of tea, because I don't put salt in my tea. Can you just show up? Okay, I'll turn off all the lights, maybe. Hello? Maybe you want to talk.
How many people are here other than me? How many people are here other than me? Wow, that sounded like a response. That is very interesting.
Good answer.
Do you like the current family living here? Do you like the current family living here?
Yes, they updated the VP menu, but not the questions. I thought the questions were updated as well.
Why are you here?
But they are not. Like, still, if you go to the cemetery, like, do you like the current family living here? And you're like, I'm in a cemetery. The family living here is dead. So, yep. Doesn't make sense, but whatever. Okay, well, you didn't want to show up, stupid demon. I freaking hate you. Whatever. Fuck you. The family of possums. Ah, my parents, I have a family of possums. Outside the house. They're so cute. There comes a baby all the time to eat. They're okay, the uncle won't return my lawnmower. Okay. And anyone here? Hello? I'm going to go full dark. But she's here. But I can't see her. Jesus. That was a little bit creepy. Oh. Okay. Nope. I can hear her so much. I hate the demon. Why the demon comes at the same time? Stop it. Oh, fuck. That scared me. Oh, God. Come on, last chance. And if not, I go. That's the demon. That's the demon. Why the demon is talking on the first floor? Demon, stay downstairs. Stop. Okay, well. Let's go, and because I want to do something very fast. I want to come back and try to find a note. The demon and the shadow always arrive at the same time. It's a shadow demon! Maybe, but no, it's not. I can tell you, he has a body, and I was trying to see if I can find the second form of the demon because it's the best one. If it goes behind you and like chase you, it's scary. It cannot kill you yet, but I think they're going to add that eventually. But it goes like behind, just so you know. So let me see. What did we get in audio? Ooh, Carrie the foe. It's like Willem. What does she say?
Use your words.
I'm home?
Use your words.
Who's the first? Oh. What is that? Blah, 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 blah. Get out. A stupid thing. Yeah, both. But I'm trying to remove it and I can't. That's so stupid. Can I? Ah, yes, there you go. Ban. Spam. Reason. Spam. Took. Gone. Shoo! Yeah, but the stream manager on my phone does not work. That's so stupid, but in my tablet it works. What the heck? Squished. Okay, we were like listening. Got distracted.
Use your words.
I don't know. Wait, that's it? Nah, I'm sure I got like more audio. Wait, let's try again. Little Boy Blue, Lost Reverend. I think he said hurts. But she said it in like such a nice voice. Or maybe like in an angry voice, like, does it hurt? Goes on fire. I think that's Latin. I think someone has some acidity problems. Okay. I think I have all the tracks of the demon. Look, track 6. That one is the best one. Distorted. Someone is angry. Do you know why I'm here? Neo may come. How many people are here other than me? No idea. Oh yes, there you go. Track 1 of Cardi Defoe. Let's check.
When you play or noser.
What? Jesus, I need better ears.
When you play or noser.
What?
When you play or noser.
Something of a loser. I don't know. I really need to put like a translator underneath. Okay, track 2.
I don't care who started it. I don't care who started it.
I'm really sorry. That one is VC. I'm really sorry, right?
I don't care who started it.
Yeah. Okay, track 3.
She's just expressing herself.
What?
She's just expressing herself.
No fucking clue.
She's just expressing herself.
I don't know. Track 4?
Don't forget your jacket.
Don't forget your pancakes. Wait a minute. Did she say don't forget your pancakes? Wait.
Don't forget your jacket.
Or birthday? What the fuck?
Don't forget your jacket.
I hear pancake or birthday. I don't know if something is trying to tell me something about me. I hear pancake or birthday. Track 5.
Rhonda, I'm counting to 3.
Birthday pancakes, exactly. Wait.
Rhonda, I'm counting to 3.
What the fuck?
Rhonda, I'm counting to 3.
Something about 3. Track 6.
Use your words.
I'm home. He's your no. Here is your something. I'm home. Here is your I don't know what else.
Use your words.
That's I think what she's saying. So I'm home. Here's your but I don't know what is the rest. Okay. Let's go really fast. Try to get a last note to see if we can get something. If not, I leave. Because I'm going to sleep. Oh, can you? Hello? Disembodied voices. No, I put it. Jesus Christ. This thing is so annoying to add. Okay. Here's your perks. Yeah, something like that, but I didn't want to say something that didn't make sense. I'm home. Here's your I don't know. And archives. Wait, the foe. Here it is. So there she. Oh, so this is a family, and this is a family that is current. So the foe was from 1986 to 1993. Okay. Yeah, and we know that Cecilia is freaking crazy, but there's so many notes, and I didn't find anything. So I want to go fast. And mostly now, instead, try to find notes. I don't care about anything else. Yeah. Look, I got all the talks of this lady, but no photo. And no second photo of the fucking demon. Yeah, we know. Okay. Let's go fast. Turning on the lights because I need to see. I see. I said turn on the lights. Thank you. Okay. Notes. Is there any notes? I'm sure now the freaking demon is going to show up or what. Yeah, 9 out of 8 for the demon. I got too much, in fact. I got more audio than what was expected, so that's funny. Any notes? Any notes? I don't know how the notes they spawn, like. She said I'm really sorry. I don't know how the notes like basically come if like it's random. Where they can show up as well. I don't know. And I'm hungry freaking again. I'm really sorry. Oh, note. Detention notice. Cecilia Slocum. Date of incident 7 of October 2020. Location Science Lab. Time 1:20 p.m. Grade 10th. Teacher Di Petro. Oh. Okay, detention has been assigned for Friday, October 9, 2020 and 4:10. So reason for detention, rude, discourteous, disrespectful, failure to complete classwork and destructive to school property. Disturbing class and fighting. Cecilia was attempting what she called witchcraft. Friday detention, rough, yeah. To revive the frog we were dissecting today. Well, I don't blame her. She shouted profanities at me and her classmates while throwing the tray with the materials to the floor. She also threatened her lab partner. But to be honest, Let's be completely honest. Like, fucking cut a frog just for science. I don't know what US has in their mind. Like, I have never heard of those kind of things in Argentina. They will never do them. It was so funny because once one of my teachers, she brought like a tarantula, but already what do you call, like, you know, embalmed? Yeah, is that in English? And then the kids, they complained to the parents because it was too much for them. So you can imagine. We desiccated mouse? I know, in college. Oh my god. What kind of animals are you all? And then they say, like, you know, in South America we are not civilized. Have never heard of those things. We will never do that. Jesus Christ. They're all nuts. We don't desiccate animals. Or insects. Or demons. I said we don't. Demon, calm down. Who's defending you? Hello? Are you okay off the stomach there? Just checking. But you have mummified spiders. Yeah, mummified spiders. Okay, my game is a little bit slow now that I turn on too many lights. That's funny. Mummified spiders, yeah, and then like I was the only one willing to hold it. My friends, they started to scream and then they went to complain to their parents. I didn't. I was like, look, this is my only chance to hold a fucking tarantula, so let's do it. I'm never going to be that close again to a tarantula. I hope so. So it was disgusting. So many hairs. So many little hairs. So many eyes. Okay, we got a note. So what if I leave and come back again? Let's do a small test again.
I'm just not feeling it tonight.
I love Conrad. He's just not feeling it tonight. Yeah. I want to see if I can find one more note, because that will help me when I come back next time to investigate a little bit more. Let's see. So let's put now on the invoice all the things. I don't know if I need to do this. Well, I'm doing it. So there should be 4. Yeah, 4. And then in the archives now we have this one and we have this one. Did they get rid of the passive aggressive message when you try to leave early? I think they added different ones. So one now, like he said there, I'm not feeling it tonight, or things like this. He says, like, but kind of passive aggressive. Some they are. Let's go try to find one passive aggressive now. Because I'm not going to investigate. I'm just going to go and try to find a note again. Turn on the lights so I can see. Imagine if I enter the house and immediately the ghost shows up. That would be so freaking funny. Any notes? Nope. I like their sound system. Very cool. I'm looking to upgrade my record player soon, so that's my next thing in my list to buy. So I was looking into some offers and like I want to buy an Audio Technica. Enter the house and the owners are watching TV. Yeah. Yeah, but because imagine, I'm kicking them out of their house every fucking night to come to investigate. What the heck? Nope. No notes. I don't know where other notes can appear, so maybe downstairs. Well, if we don't find a note this time, I'll leave it there. Did I check here? Okay. In the bed? Maybe in the kitchen. I never checked the kitchen. People do their dishes. That's very good. I didn't do mine. I have to. But they left bread in the toaster. Who does that? Kiss the cook. What if I don't want? Respect me. What? Respect my choices. Oh fuck. Single slice of toast. Sociopaths. Yeah. Or maybe that means that they already ate 2. They put 2 more, but then they decided that eat 2 more was too much, and they just ate 1. Would that be sociopath too? Just don't waste toast. 2 is enough. No notes. I ask notes. No demons. Thank you. Note! Halloween chrysalips! Christine thought she could feel a presence in the basement as she folded her afternoon laundry. She could have sworn she saw a shadow moving back and forth. In missing some advert. 3 slices of toast. Are they aliens? In the corner of the utility room. What is utility room? Feeling a little she walked over to the storage room. The room was always had a weird burnt smell and was always warm in there. She looked around in the darkness and could not see a thing. The mirror in the corner did her a bit. The mirror? Leaving the room, she faintly heard a growl. Yes, I heard it too. Just her imagination, she thought. Christine finished her laundry and went upstairs to make dinner. The room is where you keep your clothes, washing machines, detergents, bleach, that kind of stuff. So then the freaking basement in this case, right? I don't think there's more than that. Okay, so one more note. But because I mean, like, we have here is utility room, right? Would it be this? But it mentions. It mentions a mirror, and there's a mirror here. It mentions something about a mirror. That corner could serve as a utility room. Okay. Well, I can't stay a demon because yeah, I need to go. I need to go to my dishes, take a quick shower, and go to bed. But you know, I will be here next week again, I suppose, or maybe I will play something else next Monday. But I will be back. Don't worry, demon. I will be back. It won't be too long. I'm not on holidays again, so don't worry.
how rare to take a photo of a ghost. What a rare experience to take a photo of a ghost.
Dude, I said I won't be long. Don't worry. I'll come back. I'll come back! I swear! Love you too. Sorry, countries that don't typically. Yeah, we don't have basements in Argentina. It's not common. But we sometimes have laundry rooms, but most of the places they have it just in the kitchens. All together in the kitchen. It's very uncommon to have basements in Argentina. So uncommon. Thanks the Lord. Because that will freak me out. Only my parents, for example, they have, strangely enough, like, what do you call a place on the last floor, you know, like when the roof is like this? What is it called? Jesus, I'm tired today. What? I heard something. An attic, yeah. And that's not common at all either. What? No, don't be sorry. That's fine. You can show yourself next time. I have to go. So thank you very much. It was a pleasure, Katie. See you soon. Bye. Whew. Okay. I didn't collect anything more than 2 photos. I shouldn't even have taken the photos. Are not convincing enough. Like, what? Imagine you take a picture of a fucking demon and there's like, no, it's not convincing enough. No. Okay. Well, that was a Conrad Stevenson Paranormal PL. Let's check quickly in the archives. Yeah, so now we have this. Whose puzzle could this be? Oh, okay. That's funny. Okay, so we have a new puzzle. That's good. And we'll go out. Bye. Oh, wait. Let's turn off the light in the office. I don't like to leave the lights on. Oh, Jesus, look how dark it is. When you turn off the light, it's so freaking dark. Okay. Cool. Energy costs a fortune. Exactly what I was just thinking. So, what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. So, Wednesday, I'm going to be streaming Spider-Man. So, as I said before, I'm going to continue Miles Morales, you know, just to do something a little bit more happy, because yeah, lately I've been doing like sad streams or scary streams and it feels a little bit too much. Oh, don't worry. Thank you, Folly, for joining. And so, yeah, so Wednesday I will be doing the Spider-Man, and then I think Friday, most probably, I will do Disco Elysium, as I said, but I'm still trying to decide. But yeah, most probably. So thank you very much for joining, Folly, and thank you, Tequila Banana, for coming from the raid and for following the channel. Much appreciate. So thank you, and I will take a rest tomorrow. Do nothing, because yeah, there's nothing to do during winter, but you know, I can watch a movie. See you soon, and have a good night. What I was going to say, good night. Yes, have a good night. Thank you. Bye bye.